When the agent that has this house listed called me and said, hey, you want to come out and make a video of this house? I said, I got to do it because I know that you're going to want to see it. And so that's why I'm here. We're here in Annandale Park in Madison, Mississippi. I mean, it's just not like anything else we've ever shown you here on the channel before. And it's not like very much of what you'll see anywhere in Mississippi, but you can find it right here. And it's really not even just one house. There's a lot more in store, but you got to stick around to find out what all's here and get ready because it's time for the Weekend Home Show. Here we are, y'all, and as you see again, I've got my beautiful assistant with me this week, Jenny, helping out again.
What's up?
You know, I do think she looks a little better than Charles, but y'all keep thinking about Charles. He's having some pretty rough back issues. Hopefully he'll be back in a few weeks. But Jenny, what do you think about this house?
It is beautiful. So far from what I've seen. I haven't seen everything, but so we'll see.
It's on another level. But
it is another level.
But as you see here, we got a lot of space here. We're on 6 acres. You got this nice circle drive coming up to the front. You got some more stuff we're going to talk about over there coming up, but we'll get to the back and all that stuff coming on. I think we got to go ahead and get up here and get inside.
It's hot.
It is hot. So we're in August. It's Mississippi. It's hot.
You have a nice little circle. Park all your cars around. Party time.
Yeah, I love that. You know, it's like, it's great.
I mean, you could have valet at your house and just have people drive through.
And not to mention here, you're at the end of this street. So Northridge, we're in a gated section here next to Annandale, and we're all the way really at the end of it. So super private back here. And you know, a lot of people I talk to don't realize we even have stuff like this in Mississippi, but we do. We've got even bigger stuff than this, believe it or not.
There's such a cute door over there.
So
I would go through that one.
what would y'all call that door? We always called it a good neighbor door.
A good, what does that mean?
That's just what they called it. But I've also heard it called a friendship door.
Okay.
So I don't know. I don't know.
Are we not friends, so we're not gonna go through that door?
No, we're gonna go to the front door.
Okay.
We're even better. I don't know, I guess really if somebody's coming to your front door, they're like acquaintances, right?
Yeah.
So Jenny, I got some bad news actually before we get started.
What is it?
You know, after reading the comments last week, I just don't feel like you got enough positive reviews. So I appreciate you coming out, but you know what? Just get in here. Just get in the car. Not out in
It's
here.
dark in here.
We'll come back to her. Okay, so check this out. This is your entryway right here, right into this dining space. And you look up here at that tall ceiling. You got this catwalk going over you here with this reclaimed wood. And we come back down. These floors are actually from a historic building in Boston, Massachusetts that reclaimed it, brought them in here. Man, it looks so good. Usually, y'all, I save the primary suite for the end. But we're gonna go ahead and get straight to it. Let's check this out. You got the vaulted ceiling in here. And we'll come back in here, and here's your ensuite. Just a huge shower. You know we're gonna check that out here in just a second. And then we come on around in here to the closet. And wait a second. Okay, y'all, I hope y'all didn't think I was actually just shoving her in a closet for the whole video. But how cool is that? So right down there, you've got this little secret door that runs from that closet right outside.
I barely have to duck to go under it.
I know, it's almost a perfect height for you. Not even close for me, but almost good, almost a perfect height for you. So that's a pretty cool thing. You know, I didn't even think about this, but she said like if you've got kids upstairs, right, and they need to get down here, they want to come down here quick, they can get right in here through that. Come downstairs and get in there. My thought, a little bit more crazy. Let's say somebody broke into your house and they're coming into your bedroom, right? Sneak out and get an easy way to get out and straight out the front door. So
that'll work.
But that's not the only safety feature of this closet.
We got a storm shelter.
We do have tornadoes here in Mississippi.
So you got the cinder block walls in here, protect you a little bit.
So this is a solid cinder block room here, built right in the middle of the house.
And bonus is an extra closet. You can put all your stuff in here.
Come on out, Jenny. I want to get you to, we're going to put you on camera duty this time. And this closet, we could talk about the closet. The closet's really nice, y'all. But let's get back to this, the rest of this ensuite here. So everything in here, we're in full luxury. This is full luxury in Mississippi. And if you've seen something like this in other places around the country, why am I still wearing these glasses? I don't get dark in here. If you've seen things like this in other parts of the country, put down the comments as we go through, what do you think this would cost? And I'll tell you at the end what this one costs. And I'll also tell you what the property taxes are on it. If you're, especially if you're from somewhere like Texas, it's gonna blow you away. But just all the extra design details, it's nothing basic here. Like everything is leveled up. And it wouldn't be a weekend home show if I didn't check this out. So, what would you call this? Party shower?
Party shower.
I don't think I could. I don't even think I can use the big boy approved rating. You can play the music if you want to, but
And there are speakers in the ceiling.
So you do, and if you notice closely, those aren't just in here; they're in some other places too. But if you turn around here behind you, you got this. Back on up, Jenny, over here. I'm not going to get in this tub because I feel like it is a little strange to get into people's tubs when it's not a new construction house. But how cool is the tub? You got that little antique looking thing. And for you content creators out there, your get ready with me space right here.
I mean, and the wood is up here too.
Yeah, you got the little accents everywhere in this house. And oh, did we point out this? Your light picture above. I like that too.
It is cute.
All right, let's get on to the rest of it. You got your fireplace in this primary suite. You already saw the ceilings and stuff in here. This is a huge room. I mean, this bed almost looks small in here. Back up to that corner, this is a king size bed. It's not a small bed either. Like, this is a pretty good bed. You get all the natural light. Don't show them that backyard yet.
Oh, okay, secret.
Y'all gotta stick around for something here. Again, with that reclaimed wood touches in here. But let's come across the other house. Notice the arch details here. You like the arches, Jenny?
I do like the arches. And it's got these curves on the, these are not squared off. You get a nice little detail there.
Yep, so you start seeing that here. I noticed in some other places, they do that on kind of the lower end stuff, which surprised me when I go look at stuff in other markets. You don't see that until you get like to 800,000 and up here, typically. So obviously you get it here. It's gonna be a little bit more than that, but again, I think you're gonna be surprised. But check this kitchen out. I think we posted a video the other day and somebody said they had kitchen envy. So when they see this one, I think they definitely are gonna have that because you got your big, huge 6-burner. This is a Gen Air. All this is pro grade stuff. So Gen Air appliances, and they all match. The big stainless appliances. I'm not sure exactly what type of, I think this is some kind of quartz or granite.
It's really pretty.
It's really pretty. White countertops there, and I just love the gold. I love the contrast.
Yes.
So I don't like it when they do it's all white. You know, I like having some contrast, and I like how they carried that over here. And
look at that, a wine cooler.
You did. Every wine cooler down there. So y'all rate this kitchen 1 out of 10 because next you got to see this. I know you can see outside. Don't look out there.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Look inside, because this is actually going to be your real living space right here. And what's nice about this to me is not only is it open, but it's also kind of hidden. So your main living space is kind of hidden from the front door. So people come up and they're not coming to your friendship door over here. They can't just see you right in here to you lounging on the couch or whatever. So I like that. And then, hey Jen, when you go to a restaurant, right? And they say you want a table or a booth?
Always the booth.
Always the booth, right?
You can fit a lot of people in here, like 10 people sitting in this booth.
Yeah, you get your own booth. So this is like an entertainer's house for sure. All right, so this is the point where in a lot of houses, we are kind of wrapping up and moving on to the next house. But we're gonna keep going here because there's just so much for you to see. And honestly, it could be even longer because like these little touches, like this backsplash here, that's a pretty cool. I haven't seen that tile in any of the houses we've been to. It goes all the way up to the ceiling. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff. You see it, you're just gonna have to see it. You see your little favorite things. If I don't call them out, y'all put them in the comments so other people might notice. But coming off the kitchen, you got your pantry right here. And that's a big pantry. And it's also a well-designed pantry. You got these little touches in here too. And I like, you got those outlets over here. So you could take some of that stuff, have it in here. You don't have to clutter up your counter space as if you don't have enough, right? You got plenty of counter space. Now coming on down the hall, you got what we called your good neighbor, your friendship door. I don't know where this door came from, but oh, it looks like something out of a church or something, or I don't know, like
That's possible.
it's like an old historical door. It's a really cute door. I ain't got a clue where it comes from. Definitely unique. Let's hit this in a second.
Okay.
That's your guest bath. You got some storage here. And, you know, we got some kids upstairs right over on the same side as your primary. You got like a teenager or somebody that wants to be like far away from you. This might be the room for them. We're all the way across the house.
Nice little walk-in closet.
A little walk-in closet there. They got their own bath. And look down here. This is something I'm just noticing as we're doing this.
Mm-hmm.
So I mentioned the tile in the kitchen. It's almost like this kind of matches it a little bit.
Okay.
Not exactly, but like it's a similar design choice with the shape. So we'll see if we notice that similar shape as we continue to go through here. But let's go back this way and let's cut through here. This is your guest bath. Your guests are going to be very impressed.
Ooh, look at the wallpaper.
Because you got this cool wallpaper, and if you flip around, some cool lights. I mean, this is like nicer than most of the primary bathrooms that we go to, like just with the finishes.
That's true.
Now this is big, obviously it's a guest bathroom, but
Your guests will be treated well.
and they'll be treated well when they come through here because this could be, I mean,
Anything you want it to be.
I mean they got a ping pong table in here,
Wow.
so game room. It's also your mud room coming off of your garage. So you got a 2-car garage here on the main house, but you do have a total of 3 garage spaces. As we go.
Look at these hanging lights.
You're gonna see that. Yeah, this one. I might have to adjust that one.
When you move in.
When we move in, we're gonna have to fix that. But laundry room right here. You've even got space for they got a big freezer over here. Always need that extra freezer space.
Yes.
And you got it right there. So nice little sink here. Tons of these lockers. How cool is that? I don't think the 3D printer.
I don't think it comes with it, but that's pretty cool.
All right, so we have covered the main floor of the house. So we're, I'd say, about 40% done here. Well, we got to get upstairs because there's a lot more up there than I was initially thinking when I first came here. There's a lot more than I thought. So let's run on up. Actually, before we run upstairs, let me give y'all a little bit of information about where we are. I like to do this, even though we're just looking at one house today. I want to give you an idea about this neighborhood and the area that is surrounding it, just because there's a lot here that's outside of this house, and you might like this neighborhood, even if this house is old and you're watching this a year from now. So let me jump in here and show you. So first off, this is where we are. We're out on Highway 463, coming out on the northwest side of Madison. And we're pretty much right here next to Annandale, which you got the Annandale Golf Club and Whisper Lake. So a couple golf courses there, and then also Reunion right here across the street too. So if you like to golf, you got plenty of options for golf. They're all right here. Now zooming out some, you can see if we need to get all the way to downtown Jackson, it's still only about a 24-minute commute. So if you're coming from some other big city, you're looking at houses here, you know, you just don't see much more than that. About 25 to 30 minutes, you know, unless you're driving, you know, way off somewhere else. That is about the most you see. Now, just for your daily things that you need, you're probably going to be coming. You got a big Kroger right here, a bunch of restaurants and things. And if I change that here to Kroger, let's try that one there. Yeah, you're only about 10 minutes away there from the grocery store at the Kroger and all the restaurants and things right there. So all that is right there, pretty convenient to you. You've also got the Madison County School District. That would be the schools here in this neighborhood. The school district itself is an A, but the individual schools would be Madison Station Elementary at an A rating on niche.com, A rating for Madison Middle, and an A rating for Madison Central as well. If you look at the great schools ratings, they don't have one for Madison Station, but they do a 9 out of 10 for both of those. So obviously highly rated schools there. One thing too, back on this location though, you know, this road, if you're local, you know this road can get a little busy at times, and it's just a 2-lane road. Well, if you need to get down here, you can cut off right here at North Livingston and then come over to Lake Castle. So that's a little pro tip for you if you end up out here. That's a way to avoid some of this congestion that happens between where you would be there and getting down into actually Madison or Ridgeland, maybe down here to where the Renaissance is. So that's the general area here that we're looking at. There are a lot of good things out here around Annandale Park, and matter of fact, a lot of things coming up too, because you're not far from Livingston or the Gluckstadt area either, and there's a ton of new growth going on out that way. So There's plenty to do now and a lot more to do in the future for you. So if this sounds like an area that might be right for you, or if not, there's other areas you want to explore the rest of the Jackson Metro, whether you're relocating here or moving around the area, we got your back. Just take down this number, y'all. You can call, text, email, whatever it takes. Get in touch with us. I used to say break out the megaphone back there, but I actually got an even better thing. If now's not a good time, there's a link. You can click the link down there in the description. Book a call with us. We can do a video call. You can pick it out whenever it works for your schedule, and so we can get you started and make that move, make that process as smooth as possible. So with that said, let's get back out to Annandale Park.
Look out on all those pine trees.
So right here at the top of your stairs, got you an attic entry there. I got it kind of locked up, so I'm not going to try to get in there. But this is pretty cool. So this is your catwalk coming across here.
Are you going to model across the catwalk?
No, I'm not going to do it. We'll let you do it if you'll do it later. And, I said downstairs for teenagers, but I don't know, maybe the younger kids want to be up here. I don't know.
Slumber party room.
You do, full slumber party. 4 built-in bunk beds. The girls would love this.
Oh, they would. They would not even sleep in a room. They would just be here.
No. Cora, our oldest, they're always like so against moving. Like they don't want to ever move. If they saw this, they're probably like, let's go right now. So I'm not going to bring them here. But coming on down here to the end. Let's see, is this one open? Okay. So you have a little bit of attic storage space. I say a little bit.
There's a lot of it.
It's actually a lot. So you probably got a good bit down on the other side too. But like this.
Aw, a little reading nook.
A little reading nook.
With shelves, like you can put your books up there.
So, I mean, that's probably the first time I've seen one like that in a house at all.
Love it.
Love the wallpaper. Look, and you never, it's like here. I like when we just see this in the primary suites, but my get ready with you space. Look.
Little vanity.
Now you can be a content creator up here too. You got your clothes. I don't know if you want the toilet right behind you in your content. Maybe not.
You could always hang a curtain.
There you go. See there?
Hang your backdrop.
So you got your own bathroom there. Obviously, that's the girly room, how we've got it set up. And I guess that's who would want the get ready with you space. And this is not girly at all in here. So
it's cute.
I like it. Very minimal. I'm feeling it. And then you got your own
another bathroom.
Your own little bathroom, but you got a hall bathroom here.
Okay.
Dual vanity.
Subway tile.
Yeah, there's
big old mirror.
There's like nowhere in this house where like, usually you put everything in your primary. The rest of the bathrooms get little pieces of it, but they don't get all of it. You get it all here. I think this was just a little closet space. Yeah, a linen closet or something there. I like that fan. What do you think about that?
That's pretty cool.
All right, Jenny, it's your turn.
My turn for what?
Come here. Time to model this. Come on, let's see the model walk. You gonna come back?
No, I don't have to come back.
So here we are at the point in the video where I like to say, if you're still watching this point, thank you. I appreciate you. But there's still more to see because we finished the main house. Now we gotta go outside. Welcome to your at-home private resort, because that's what it feels like out here. These chairs. Okay, there we go. Those are a new one for me. They're pretty cool once you get in them. I would say they can be big boy proof. We can play the music for that because they held up to it. But check this out. This is, you got your griddle here, and I would call this a hibachi setup. I don't know what you would call it, but you got
all
people
sit
here, so I can be out here, do your little onion volcano, your train, your Japanese butterfly. What do you do there? Even got a
You're making me hungry, Sharon.
I don't know, we have to go get some hibachi for lunch. When you walk out here though, it's not gonna be hungry, you're gonna be hot. It is getting hot.
Yes.
If I were to just step back a little bit more,
I
I wouldn't be hot anymore because you got your resort pool, hot tub. You got a little waterfall coming out of the hot tub into the pool. And then, like I said, you're on 6 acres. So you don't have to worry about people out here looking at you in the pool. You ain't gotta worry about none of it. Out here, all by yourself. And if you thought we were just doing one house, you were wrong, because we got another one to look at right here. You got somebody coming over and you don't want them in your main house? What do you call that, a mother-in-law suite?
Yeah.
I actually really like my mother-in-law. I'm not just saying that because Jenny's here. She can stay in the main house. I can't stop her from cleaning. Every time she comes over, she like every little thing she wants to clean. So how can I complain? All right, come on. This could be a guest house. It could just be a little fun. I don't know what we call it.
It looks like right now it kind of looks like it's set up for a man cave. You know, you got the pull-up bar and an office area.
It's really too big to be a man cave. I'm not gonna try that.
Well, I mean, if you're in the dog house, so this can be the dog house.
What? Maybe you would be in the doghouse.
No, well, maybe I might go over here. It might be a, what do they call them? A babe cave.
A babe cave?
Yeah.
I have not heard that one before. Man,
A little mini kitchenette, little situation over
I
here.
haven't seen this before. I've seen versions of it, but I just haven't seen one like that. But it's too big to be a babe cave or a man.
Who says?
Come on up, come on up. I told you, we're gonna say this again, but wait, there's more. Here's the more. Now this could be a bedroom. They've got it set up as your own private home gym.
Oh.
Now listen, look, I realize a lot of y'all like watching this. You like seeing these nice houses. Maybe you're not gonna buy a house at this price point. I get it, I'm not at that level yet either. I need a few more of y'all to call. So if you need your own gym, head up Burn Boot Camp. They're doing a promo right now. So that's why I keep, look, she keeps wearing this. She's trying to promote it. They got locations in Flowood and Madison if you can't get your own gym. But here,
The Madison's one's not that far from here.
it's not at all. So 4 weeks, $69. This is who you need to call. Because I want her to get credit. I want them to know that she did this. So have you seen these before?
Yes.
A tonal. I've seen them. I had never missed one.
I think it's almost like the version Lululemon has with their mirrors.
Is it the one that limit? No, they have the mirror, isn't it?
Yeah, they have the mirror, but this one is like a little extra.
But look how much room is up here, though. You got a, I mean, full bedroom. You can have a king size bed if you wanted to,
Oh, for sure.
and then some.
Have a little bit of storage in here to put your exercise equipment or whatever you want.
If I was 17, 18 years old in high school, I would probably want this to be mine.
Of course you would, but your parents would never.
They probably would.
They don't want their kid just out here by themselves.
They would. All right.
Too private.
I know what you're thinking. This all is great, Jared, but you showed us everything. How much does it cost? Okay, Jenny. So here's the deal. Before we get into these prices, I don't think we've heard enough from you in this video. So I'm just gonna let you.
I'm taking over.
There's your specs. So where are we at here? Give us a review. I know we had this earlier in the video. I hadn't really talked about it with you, but these are my notes. So what do we got?
So we have 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, and almost 6,000 square feet of living space. You have your mother-in-law suite you could use as a pool house. You have all this. You have all the reclaimed wood from Boston. We have this big kitchen to entertain, 6-burner stove, warmer, giant fridge, all the things, everything. So
Pretty good at that. That wasn't bad at all. I didn't know how far she was gonna go.
No.
I literally just threw the phone.
I don't know if I have anything else.
But yeah, you did good, because as you keep going, you see it's not just a 4-bedroom, 4.5 bath house. We see those all the time, but you don't see them like this.
No.
You have all the little extras, the high ceilings, and just the little touches that really make it pop out.
I mean, I did say the pool house, but there is a pool.
Yeah, there is a pool. So you have like, I mean, it feels almost like a resort, and it's super private.
I've been thinking that the whole time I've been in here, like, wouldn't this be nice, like, as your fancy Airbnb that you just came to?
Oh my gosh, this is an Airbnb. If you were buying this, I don't even know if you can do an Airbnb in here.
No.
I don't think you can. But if you could, yeah, I would come stay up here for that. That'd be pretty cool.
Because it feels so vacation-y, like you're just in a different place.
So vacation here at home, your own 6 acres, and you get all that. And I want to know, because if you're watching this from somewhere else, what would this cost where you live? Because here, what's the list price on this?
$1,445,000.
So
1.4 milli.
a little over $1.4 million. You get all of this, and I especially want to, and I'm picking on Texas because I'm originally from Texas, you may know. Her sister lives in Texas,
Yep.
in Austin, where this house would probably cost like
That's like a $4 million.
$4 or $5 million probably, and then the property taxes would be like $100,000 a year.
Yeah.
Rate.
And I don't even know if you would have that much property to go with it. You would.
No.
It would just be all house.
No, it's ridiculous in some of these other cities. So that's why I'm curious. But the property taxes is the other crazy thing here, because if you take that list price and the property taxes, the recent ones I had, the data I saw, $9,099. That's with a homestead exemption. So if you're here, you're buying this as your primary residence, not as your Airbnb, but as your primary residence, you can actually get that. And it comes out to about just a little over 0.6% as an effective property tax rate. So it's not 2 and 3% like I have seen in other places. So, and you get that in the super low cost of living in Mississippi. And this is actually, even though it feels really secluded and you're out here, you're right next to the Annandale Golf Club, the Reunion Golf Clubs across the street. And there's some,
life.
you know, like I talked about earlier, it's actually really easy to get into Madison here. You know, it feels like it's far out, but really, it's not.
I mean, you could still go in, get your Starbucks, go to the gym, go to wherever you want.
Yep.
Go to Walmart. Everything's not that far away from here.
You can. So I want to know what y'all thought about the house. Make sure y'all leave me a comment. And if you want to see some more stuff, I know it looks nice, but maybe you're not ready for this yet. Maybe you need something else. We got the whole spectrum for you. We've been in, believe it or not, me and Charles have been in most of the new construction neighborhoods. A lot of the houses here, at least in Madison and Rankin County. So if you want to see us going through all those, we've got that whole playlist. It's right here. Charles, not as nice looking as Jenny, but I promise I think you'll like the houses. So go check them out. We'll see you there. It'd be really embarrassing if that fell, didn't it?
You need to cut it.
Let's walk in the couch.